I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Colin. In this video, we're going to have a look at Wizardia. Nothing in this video is financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. Passive income without effort. Buy Arena Genesis NFTs now. All right, before we go and buy some NFTs, I actually want to know what this game is all about, how it works. The website looks really good. It definitely shows quite some cool features about the potential of this game. The team fully doxed, LinkedIn, biographies, advisors are there. Definitely a lot of potential. However, I haven't looked at the white paper yet. So they have a light paper, which we're going to review. This is the official Wizardia light paper. Here you can find information about Wizardia's projects, driving factors and motivations, cashback Wizardia token and NFT technology integration into the game's economy system, and play-to-earn mechanics. First, game steps as well as gameplay features for the near future. All right, let's have a look at Wizardia. Wizardia is a play-to-earn online role-playing strategy game built on three core gameplay pillars: innovation, turn-based combat, base building with sophisticated economy model as its heart, player decision-driven game evolution. All right, so this is the decentralized component. Each player gets to take part in or even specialize in different game modes such as PvP and PvE battles, base building and exploration, item crafting and research of crafting recipes. Wizardia reward those who contribute to the game's metaverse and its real value economy system, so there are no one-way investments. Cashback, Wizardia tokens and NFT. Wizardia token, Wizard, is a utility token that acts as an in-game currency. Powered by high-performance Solana blockchain, tokens can be spent as well as earned or exchanged by every player inside and outside the game. Constant token circulation generates unique non-fungible tokens, NFTs, that have in-game purpose and hold real-world value. Players can take advantage of NFT perks or sell them off to other players or investors. Three types of NFTs can be acquired through in-game activities and investments. Wizards, players-controlled characters with unique art. Proto-spells, recipes, different, Realm wonders, unique buildings, world-changing effects. Players and investors may also own founder NFTs, which represent partial ownership of some Wizardia game NFT and is shared between multiple players and investors. There are many possible ways for any player or investor to earn their wealth through contributions to Wizardia Metaverse. All right, so this is quite complicated, also interesting at the same time. How do we get founders NFTs? How does it work? Let's have a look at the actual gameplay first. So Wizardia is a multiplayer online role-play strategy game with a key component, opportunity for players to earn money while playing. Wizardia has resembled video games like Heroes of Might and Magic. So it's like a turn-based fighter like we've seen many times before. Not really too bullish on that style game. I haven't seen the gameplay yet, but I would love to see some pictures or some sketches at least. The realm of Wizardia spans the limitless expanse of the fog. Among the endless unknown, safe havens have gathered together from whatever world managed to escape the fog. Different cultures referred to as patches of land can be traversed without fear difficulty. Little back lore. Magic system. Magic is an ever-evolving part of Wizardia. Well, wizards, magic, obviously, and its source of its mythicism. As the epochs change, the magic changed as well. We plan to explore morphing magic. So they go into a little bit more of the underlying game mechanics. All right, that all makes sense. I do understand what they're trying to do. Skilled encounters, winning PvE and MR matchmaking rating based on PvP battles. That's how you earn time investments, farming or producing valuable resources, quests, protospell, wonder constructions, wizard potential, wizard legacies, wizard loans. So we see a lot of cool pictures, right? Because this does look quite cool, to be fair. There's a lot of gold on the table and shit. He has magic. But I would love to see some actual gameplay footage, because I'm not really sure I understand how this game will work. I do understand turn-based strategy or turn-based combat as well. But I think I have something very different in mind. When I look at these things, I look our MMORPG open world, which it appears it's not open world at all, it's turn-based combat. So I'm definitely curious to see how that goes. Player masteries. Players specialize is an integral part of Wizardia. The world's economy and power balance relies on players engaging and competing in different parts of the game. All player mastery paths lean in one another in order to circulate vital resources and maintain steady growth of the game. That makes sense. Champion. Player who specializes in combat. They use spells and their wizard unique skills to defeat the enemy. Winning PvP and yield champion mastery points. Leader. Player who specializes in construction work and base expansion. They spend materials and construct. Okay, that makes sense. Seeker. Crafting and making discoveries. Alright, so we got fighters, builders, researchers, kind of like that. Then the different wizards. Okay, so she looks a little scary. Then we have this one with no face, and then some kind of elephant man. Okay. Wizards are player-controlled characters that are primary means for the players to interact with the in-game world. Players can own multiple wizards, however only a limited amount can be present in battle and other in-game activities. Wizards that are not actively played can be lent to other players. All wizards possess stats, so I assume each wizard is an NFT as well. Alright. Affinities for the different magical pillars determine the approach each wizard takes towards magic. Points in these three. Okay, so it's like a talent tree kind of setup. Interesting. Wizards also have slots that allow them to wield a certain amount of spells. The effect of wielding a spell can vary. Alright, so in terms of the actual game character options, spell menus and stuff, it's kind of thorough. And this is, I assume, what it then would look like. So definitely a Heroes of Might and Magic kind of approach. It's 3 versus 3 and it's turn-based. Basically, my least favorite style of games. I do understand why they do it, because it's quite easy to develop, I assume, because all the quick launch crypto gaming projects, they utilize this system. Not really anything against it, so to say, but it's just a common pattern. Okay, building, crafting, market and auctions. So all of these games, they kind of use the same pattern, right? They have the game, the playability, building, basically supporting the economy, get passive income, the additional rewards, crafting. I review so many games, and this is a very common setup. Nothing wrong with that at all, but I don't have to read all of it because I know how it works. Market and auction. In Wizardia, there are two ways of selling acquired goods: markets and auctions. Markets are buildings where, for a small fee, players can dictate their price for any non-NFT item they wish to sell. Players who find their proficiency in grinding for resources themselves can sell these resources to players who prefer to invest their time and skills in other areas. Purchasing these items will with Wizardia tokens instead. Alright, so that makes sense. The auction house is a realm wonder where players bid on other players' NFTs, or if their pockets are particularly full, purchase them for a high price. Auctions partially happen outside of the game, as they can be bought by other players as well as investors via a companion app. Every player has their own unique place in Wizardia, as is always in game evolution. Yep, with NFT technology, exclusive limited supply of objects, has to be built out, players guilds. That makes sense. Yeah, as soon as it grows, there has to be more advanced setup. So we looked at the entire game, the core features of the game. It makes a lot of sense to me. I do understand the idea with the wizards, with the spells, with the crafting, the tournaments, the setup, PvE, PvP. It makes a lot of sense, but I would have loved to see some gameplay. So the only real gameplay I can see is this screenshot, right? The 3 versus 3 component. Compared to other games, it does look really good, this screenshot, but all the other images we've seen is artwork, right? This is not in-game content. This is all artwork. So definitely would be a lot more hyped if we could see some actual in-game footage and or more screenshots. All right, tokenomics, the most important part of the actual research. Is this an interesting opportunity to invest, in my opinion? Let's have a look. Wizardia token flow. Various fees are collected through game mechanics. Transaction fees, tournaments, prototype spell discovery, realm wonder constructions, and wizard legacies. Tokens from the vault are distributed back to the game, staking, quest completion, PvE, PvP rewards, event participation. Alright, so that's basically the foundation of the economy. Wizardia tokens, seed round, closed, 5%, 15 million tokens, price 6 cents, capital raised 900k. Private round, which is currently in progress, 15%, 45 million tokens, 8 cents a pop, so that's a normal increase, $3.6 million, decent raise, I would say. Community round, public 4%, 12 million. There's no IDO price there yet, but I would assume logically that would be 10 or 12 cents. That raise for 10-12 cents would come down to about 1.4 1.5 million, which means they are going to raise about $6 million total. Team and advisors, 18%. I would always like to see these cut up. How much is the team getting? How much are the advisors getting? Play to earn and staking, 40%. Marketing and listing, 18%. There's no liquidity, there's nothing specifically in detail except obviously the rounds. It's good that they give closed, in progress. That's what I do like about it. So the vesting, seed round has 10% TGE, 2-month cliff, 12-month vested, pretty quick for a seed round, pretty high TGE as well. So you'll be dealing with quite a big market cap on the actual launch. 15% TGE, 1-month cliff, 11% vested, 11-month vested. So the seed and private basically are looking at almost the same vesting pattern, which I don't think makes that much sense. Seed should definitely be longer, but then again, when it comes down to the tokenomics, they do not have a huge benefit on the actual seed price, right? So the seed price is very close to the private price. So if this would be 2 or 3 cents, then it would make a lot more sense to do a longer vesting, but it's not. So I do get why they chose for this. Community round, 20% TGE, 5 months. So then I would say there has to be like 6, 8, 10 cents. This would make most sense in my opinion. When we look at the actual month overview, then 5% TGE, 19 months vesting, okay. The team and advisors, they have a 9-month cliff, 0% TGE, and then 19 months. So basically that comes down to about 26 months, which is about 2 years and 2 months. Decent, I would say. And the marketing and listing is vested on the same. So I assume when we look at the roadmap, everything should be done within those 2 years. Here we go. The first quarter of 2022, Launchpad DEX SEX listings, so that's happening this quarter. Smart contract audit, staking program, first NFT sale, community to 50k. Battle arena game alpha, tournament system, second NFT sale, community to 100k. Listing on a tier 1 exchange. So they're taking quite 6 months between listing on the DEX and tier 1 centralized exchange. And a tier 1 centralized exchange, Maxi, Gate.io are marked as tier 1 centralized exchanges. So don't get your hopes up with KuCoin or Binance or something. Definitely do take that into consideration. Global tournament, base building, marketplace community, 250k. Full game launch, VR, AR integration, mobile app community, 500k. So they want to grow basically 10x across the 9 to 12 month period. Quite ambitious in terms of community. Of course, community, if you count Twitter followers, Telegram followers, which can easily be bought, I would prefer if they talk about active playing users or active beta users, something like this. But full game launch already happening this year makes sense that the tokenomics are vested quite quickly. When we look at the team, we got, I'm not going to pronounce his name, but I don't want to disrespect him. Successful investor and consultant in several business sectors, digital production, digital marketing, sporting goods manufacturing, so executive experience, global events, European sports, so a lot of different things. Chief operations, digital marketing, social media, 13 years of experience, Facebook, Shopify, web, and ad development, all right? So they have a similar last name. It's not the same, but maybe they're from the same country. Mentes, creative director, digital artist, designer, okay. Video games, creating moving image content, Call of Duty, okay. The Division, The Crew, Need for Speed, all right, those are quite good. I wonder where these are from. Terraficius, Mark Ficcius. Are they Greek? Maybe. We'll see in a second. Video games, okay, game designer. That makes sense that he's the lead there, and chief technology officer. So he has a professional picture. Let me just go to the website real quick and see if I can pull their LinkedIns. I'm just curious where these guys are from. I think Greece, but Lithuania. Oh, there we go. Okay, UK, but he's probably originally from Lithuania. Or London, but yeah, Lithuania. All right, fair enough. Not Greek, Lithuanian it is. We've seen a lot of cool games coming from Lithuania, so that's definitely a good sign, if there would be something to say about it at all. Okay, they have a trailer here as well. Oh no, they're just a little promo. 5 employees, 1,000 followers, VP of growth, COO, CEO, CTO. Okay, product owner. So when we go to the website, we have him, Thomas, Marius, I would say Elijah's, Mantis, okay. The advisors, Sandeep, so Launchpad director. From which Launchpad? Doesn't say on his LinkedIn, okay. The bio, Tokenomics, okay, so he's probably in charge of the tokenomics. From Illuvium, Danny as an advising consultant. Thomas from Mas 4. And then the CEO of Eartha, obviously also from Lithuania. So I did have a very good review on my channel from Eartha. So definitely good to see the guys from Illuvium and Eartha on this advisory board as well. Trusted by the investors, so TrustSwap. So I assume they're going to launch on TrustSwap. Definitely interesting there. And they have a full roadmap here, which I assume we have the same alignment. So the community is already 200K, right? So they already checked that one off. That's good. And the launch still needs to happen. So we're still on time for the actual IDO. Yeah, so I would like to know how, because they keep coming back with these NFTs, and I would love to participate in their NFTs if I could also get allocation for the IDOs in that case. But how to earn, okay, passive income without playing the game. Wizardia will 7 early investor sales rounds, but the best time is right now. The first ones earn more. The earlier you purchase Arena NFTs, the more passive income will be generated over time. The first one pay less fees. Early investors will receive Arena Genesis NFTs at a deducted price. The later rounds of the sale will have higher price. Auction at Arena, profit to your wallet. Get ready for passive income from all battles and transactions at the Arena. More players, more income for you. Be the one who is expected to receive 100% ROI per month by the time the game player count reaches 30,000. Immerse yourself into play to earn magic. Okay. So this is a calculator. Okay, hang on. Is this the same thing as the calculator we see above? Calculate revenue? No, they have a calculator. Okay, so how much is the NFT? Okay, buy NFT. Okay, 125 bucks. Okay, round 1. And how much are they in round 2? Okay, so they're just 50 bucks more. But round 7, they're already more expensive. Okay, so quantity, is that NFT units? Let's say we buy let's say we buy 20, right? How much can you buy? 4,000, all of them. Now let's say we buy 20. So that's like 250,000, 2,500. I can just type 20, yeah. Wizardia token price, let's say it stays around 14, daily active users, okay. Calculate projection, investment amount, monthly revenue. Okay, that's good. Staking rewards as well. That's good. Okay. Okay. So let's say the token gains more value, right? So let's say the token goes times 3. So that would about 0.42, right? And let's say the daily active players, 30,000, I think that should be manageable if they have some good guilds and stuff going. Okay, so definitely the price of the token is very important. because the staking rewards. So if you, let's say you would buy 100 NFTs, yeah, and the price goes 3x, monthly revenue, pretty good, pretty good. But then again, it's super early days, and this is just a hypothetical situation, right? Hypothetical, but it does show good potential because there's 1,824 left. I don't know when they started this. I think that's quite important to see the demand side things. Automatic staking rewards before launch. Early investors will receive up to 76.80% APY from Wizardia NFT staking rewards. Once Battle Arena goes live, it will also unlock your staked NFTs. Passive income from every auction within the launch, every fight. Okay. Early investors earn more. 100%, 7. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Trusted by the investors. Okay. How long does it take? Okay. Binance Smart Chain. What are the benefits? How much will I earn? Okay. Based on our assumption that there will be 30,000 active players who will play at least 12 times per day and given token price of 12 cents, expect the ROI is around 100% monthly. All right. We're going, okay. So definitely very, very early days, right? Discord 27K, Telegram 26, TikTok 145K. Okay, that's good. Email 34K, Twitter 31K. Good engagement. It's an airdrop announcement, so obviously good engagement. New partner. Socials. So they're pretty active, right? Well, pretty active, I would say very active. That does look quite good. NFT airdrop. Okay. Currently at about 31.7K followers. I'm quite interesting seeing the Discord actually. Wizardia, join Wizardia. Let's go. Okay. Agree to the terms. Let's go. Announcements. Only 3 days left until the first. Okay. Endless passive income. Every sale round will include 4,000 NFTs. Token, okay. So basically with the NFTs, yeah, they're 4,100. So they make about 400K. Right, is that right? 4,000 times 100. 2 zeros. Yeah. 2 zeros. Yeah. Okay. Let me see how much they would make ish of this. Yeah. 4,000 times 125. Yeah, so they make 500,000 and then they have the increase, right? So they do 7 rounds times 1.5. Yeah, 5.5 million as a rough estimate, like a quick calculation. That's a lot of money. So if they're going to raise 3.5 million through the tokens and then 5 million through the NFTs, they better come up with like a really, really amazing project. Because if you're going to raise 9 million in funds, you better pull something amazing. Okay, so a lot of announcements, some airdrops, some partner collab NFTs. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Some feedback, suggestions, questions. Is there a volunteer? Is there anybody from the team active? Launchpad. I'm an admin of Wizardia. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So when did it actually open, that actual NFT sale? Because if it doesn't move that fast, that would be a bad indicator, of course. AMA. They do a lot of giveaways to build up like the hype. So this was 7th of December. I assume that hasn't been live for that long. Okay, so here are the Wizardia NFTs coming soon. So this was 2 weeks ago. Okay, first phase soon to commence. Okay, so where is the announcement that it's happening? Okay. Second Wizardia airdrop. Okay, starts on the 1st of 7, starts on 14th. Right now it's the 13th. Right, okay, so basically what they said, it's not open yet. It starts basically tomorrow. And the reason why it's already at 1,824 is because seed investors already purchased. So that was the question somebody asked before. And they have a Medium article here. Okay, first of 7 rounds. Runes. Okay. Once we launch, you will be able to buy on our site, supported courtesy BNB, USDT, USDC. 15 minutes after the purchase, the NFT will be minted and sent to the buyer's email. Okay. Buyer's email? Why not just in MetaMask? Which currencies will be used? Okay. Do I need to convert? Okay. Mint price 125 USD. First come, first serve, yes. MetaMask. You will earn a packed wizard token when staking on the Binance Smart Chain. We'll start with Wizardia tokens on Solana. We'll make a bridge to Binance Smart Chain as well. You will earn staking rewards on the blockchain you use for staking. Okay, so I will stake my Arena Genesis NFT via the Binance Smart Chain. A packed wizard token isn't available directly. Yes, we would stake your NFT and earn. The bridge is not available as it's not needed at the moment. Staking rewards will be paid with the Arena launch and bridge will be made available at that time. Okay. Yes, it's an NFT game. All right, that makes sense. That's more like general information. All right, so the IEO is coming up later this quarter. Definitely interesting potential. It's a shame that they're going to do the launch of the actual NFTs at like midnight UTC, I assume. So place an order. While is that waiting for payment? All right. I would say if they do open up tomorrow, right? I'm very curious to see how this goes. When we look at the actual Discord, so is there like a general, it's off topic, maybe Wizardia discussions. All right, so there's not too much activity in terms of the mint and how it can happen. You would assume that if the mint is coming up, this is the Arena NFT counter, it's coming down. When is the launch? From above, post from launchpad. I don't know what's going on. Official announcement is February 14. For everyone new here, it's really worth to read the white paper. All right. Okay, official launch February 14. So that's actually tomorrow. Okay, so they are actually answering some questions. And this guy is helping out a little bit. But there's not too much activity on the Discord right now, which is not really a good indicator. There have been some messages today, right? But not as significant. Obviously, you are in this case extremely early, right? Extremely early. So the Discord has about 28,000 people, but the engagement doesn't really show it that much. I am, however, going to stay in the Discord to have a look, to see what's actually going on. As soon as I see that it's going to move really, really fast, then I might pick up one or two. But I'm not going to stay awake to buy one. That's all I will say. The idea sounds really good, but the lack of gameplay worries me, right? If there would be a lot more gameplay footage, a lot more gameplay information, maybe it's not ready yet, right? Most likely it's not ready yet. But if the game should be ready this year for actual launch, then I would definitely want to see some gameplay footage, or at least some screenshots, something like this. And it seems that at this moment I'm unable to find something related to that. And for potential investors, it should be easily made available. Let me know what you think about Wizardia in the comments down below. Is it worth to buy an NFT? Maybe yes, maybe no. High risk, high reward. And are you interested in my coverage of the Wizardia IDO that's coming up later this quarter? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll be sure to have a look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.